Hello. Welcome back to Minecraft Evolutions. In today's episode, we'll be building our mine shaft on this island over here, and in the process, collecting resources for our next build. I know last episode was quite long, so I'm hoping for this one to be shorter, since a lot of it's just going to be us mining out a giant hole over here, and I think I will be speeding through that for the most part. But also, good news, we finally get an upgrade from wood. Goodbye, wooden sword. And time to go craft ourselves some new tools. We get to move on to stone this episode, so it'll make doing our hole digging a lot easier. Do we have... Oh, I have cobblestone in my inventory already. I'm just gonna go ahead and jump right into it. Like I said, a lot of this episode is just gonna be us mining. So, lots of pickaxes, lots of shovels. I did some looking up for the build ideas. My original idea was actually just to build what's called a open pit mine. I'll put an image on screen of what that is. And that was my original idea, but I thought it might just look kind of weird by itself. So I also looked up some other ideas on Google, and I found these I really like and will be also building. But right now we should probably get this all sorted. This right now is just all unorganized. Let's get it organized, set up, because we're gonna have a lot of stone and dirt and stuff that we'll have to put away. So if we get organized now, we won't have to worry about it later. We're gonna go ahead and head over to that island because it has some trees on it already that we need to clear. So we might as well get our wood from there. Let's just avoid the monsters. We don't have a weapon on us right now. We kind of threw our weapon in the void. Probably should have made a new stone sword, but oh well. Okay. This is the oh, that is loud. Okay, skeleton. Oh, that. I don't know if it's super loud for you guys, but that arrow is loud whenever the skeleton shoots it. Hey, okay. Now I knew the pathway to this island wasn't exactly solid. That's why I grabbed some cobblestone. And I don't know if you guys are gonna count this as cheating, but I did use the we're gonna have to teeter. At the end of the last episode, I used the isometric screenshot to get a good view of the world. And there's not that many islands separated like this. That's why I decided to go with this island. Yeah, so I don't know if you guys are gonna count that as a bit of cheating, because I can see the whole world then, but I think it's fine. It's part of the game's mechanics in this version. But I also know this island's kind of oddly shaped. It's like yeah, it's not perfectly rounded. We might have to we might fill in this little area over here so we don't have to bother with this side. Also depends on how big we need the hole to be. But first, we need to collect wood, both for the building going next to our mine shaft, but also for all the tools we're gonna need. Okay, and that's all I think all the trees cut down. Now, we need to figure out where the rough center of this island is. If we're not going to count this place, that little area, the edge of this will start like here, let's say. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ooh, that's not going to have a perfect center. -3 from each side, so 1, 2, 3. Then we'll find the center of it in between those two areas. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. So we need. So this is our This would be our center here. Get this. Now is that centered on? I think that's actually centered on here. It's 1, 2, 1. No, it isn't. Okay. Should it be centered on here? It would need to be here. Right? 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah. So our rough center of the island is here. And it's becoming night. Great. Okay, we're just gonna go ahead and skip back to when it's day and when we come back here. But now we have the center of the island. We can start digging down and seeing how deep the island is. So we're heading back to the island with some torches, so we don't have to keep running back to our base every night. I'm just gonna go ahead and light up the entire island. And about a stack and a half of torches later, and we don't even have half the island lit up. We're definitely gonna need this mine going soon. Because that was all my coal I had too. We might actually stay in underground for the night. Just to see if we can get more coal and make more torches. But first we need to see how deep this place is, because that will determine... Oh no, that's not gold. That will determine how wide the hole is going to end up. Oh, we should have saved some torches for down here. Now I'm not going to be able to see anything. Hopefully we run into some coal. Oh! Ooh, almost walked into the void. Well, we found the void. That was quick. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. I'm gonna pause the game real quick and save it, and I'm gonna do some math on how big this hole's gonna end up. Okay. So, if I did this correctly in my head, the hole's roughly gonna be a 26, 27 block by 26 or 27 blocks in a square. So let's go ahead and just build that out so you guys can see. From here, this is the center, so let's go 13 in both directions. Well, 13 in one direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. And I'm doing it from this level, not up there. So if it gets caught up there, it's going to be, the mountain's going to be shaved. Okay. And then we're just gonna do this. Make it 20. Let's go 26 because it's a even number. No, we should go 27 because we have a perfect dot center. And if it was an even number, we would have a 4-block center. Okay. So this is the square we're dealing with. And it enters this area. Fun. If we're going underground anyways, we're just gonna grab some torches to bring with us. We wouldn't want monsters spawning underground with us. Nine should be enough. Let's head underground. We'll start flattening the area where the hole is once it becomes day again. I can't see. I don't want to keep going down because I know there's a hole somewhere. Oh, I think I see it. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Let's go ahead and start widening the hole at the stone layer. I don't want to do it at the dirt. Because I know we're going to have to deal with all this is going to have to get widened out anyways. Hopefully this build doesn't end up looking really ugly. Because it really could. It's a giant hole. But it should be bright enough monsters aren't here anymore. Hopefully. No, there are monsters. Got a pickaxe. I don't even know if these actually change how much damage. Why did the spiders just disappear? This is like, what, the second time a spider's just disappeared when I'm trying to kill it? Hey. Alright. Let's start getting rid of all the dirt. Wait. Maybe it won't affect how wide the hole is. Because we're not moving the ground level any higher. It might not make the hole much bigger. It might actually make it smaller. That actually might be helpful. But that also means we might not want to start from the top. We might want to start from the bottom. Yeah, it's better if we start at the bottom because the hole might actually be smaller, not bigger. And try not to, fall into void. Let's fill in these gaps so we don't just fall. If we were raising the ground level and making the base of it bigger, it would make the hole bigger. The width of the hole bigger. But because we're not doing that, we're just bringing the hole up, basically. Without changing the ground level. Okay. I might have explained that terribly, but you guys will see once I do it. I'm terrible at explaining things. So if this is how wide we want the base of the hole to be, we need to be really careful. Now I want each I don't know what spiral staircase to be 3 blocks tall. So I need to bring this up one more. And with this final block, this hole will be done. Well, at least dug out. Now we can begin the fun stuff, which is the actual build. Sadly, we didn't find any coal. There's like this giant hole, not one piece of coal. But we did find 2 veins of diamonds. Can't mine them, but we have them. We didn't find any iron either, which were the 2 things I was really hoping to find. So, first thing we should do is work on our bridge. This will, because we still need at least coal, definitely, to actually start filling in all this cobblestone. So we're gonna still need to go find that, which means we're gonna need our bridge under the islands. Gonna have a 3x3 hole. Okay, we need a crafting table. This shall be the first part that we actually build for aesthetics, which requires a bunch of slabs. Now we're gonna go... How is it in the picture? Let's go from here. I'm actually gonna need to check what the picture looked like. Give me just a second and we'll be right back. Okay, and we're back. This is actually the perfect height, I believe, if I'm seeing the image right. We might have to adjust it a bit depending. We'll see here in a moment. Nope, we're good. Okay. And then it goes here, but I don't like that, so it's gonna be one up like this. Okay, then we gotta do the same on this side. Like this. Boom. We're also gonna need more of those slabs. We should actually build the proper staircases. So we're gonna go ahead and do that as well while we're at it. But to build the proper staircases, we need to start from the top. And I want the first one to be on this side. So we get rid of this. And it goes like this. That's wrong. Takes a block here. And we still might need to adjust it. We'll see here in a moment. Yeah. This one needs to be double. And it'll basically be this for every side. It'll slowly get steeper and steeper, but for this first one, nice little ramp. There we go. Now we have a way up and down our mine, our hole. Now we begin this. This is the fun part. do. We shouldn't need logs at this point yet. I know a lot of the cobblestone's just falling into the void right now, but can't help it much. Come on. There we go. Bloop, bloop. Perfect. It's actually kind of good, but we can place one here. That. Need a torch. Can't place one here. We can place one here, here. Let's get rid of this. And I want to place a torch in each corner. I know we probably don't have enough, but we shall make do. It's more like 3 of the corners, but oh well. Got to place a block here. Really? It's already almost night. Come on, I've barely been here. Do we stay in the mines? I'm tempted this to stay in the mines. Let's grab some more torches though, and then we're staying in the mines. We're just gonna block ourselves in. Let's try to grab like 10 or so. Gonna try finding more coal. Alright, down we go, and then we'll block off the entrance. Hello, pig. Hope you didn't bring any of your friends in here. There's a ton of iron. This whole night just gonna be us mining iron. Lost the block there. I think we made it to where I want the bridge stuff to go. More diamonds! I think I'm the only person has gotten frustrated with finding diamonds. The pig did bring his cousin. Hopefully his cousin leaves by the time it's day. Okay, so we need to go down with it. Oh, there's a little cave here. How many blocks down are we going? 1, 2, 3. Just 3, okay. Mind telling your cousin to go away? Yeah, thank you. I'd rather him not be here at the party. Oh, he's gonna go deal with him. Is he gone? No? Okay. Hey, thank you. You didn't get rid of him. No, no, no. You're kicked out of the party now, too. Man. Can't... I know he's his family and all, but... his cousin just blows up at people way too easily. I don't need that type of energy here. Ooh, look how far down these islands go. How did you get in here? Didn't I tell you to leave? No, no. I told you to leave. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get. Shoot. No. I told you to leave the party because you wouldn't tell your cousin to get out. You guys saw nothing. Nope. He just happened to fall down there and nothing happened. You guys have my side, right? I really hope you do. What's this? Oh, those are the diamonds. Okay. Well then, I guess we save and start going this way. Should we? I think I should do it at an angle. Alright. Let's begin the teetering. Okay, everything got really bright all of a sudden. But I kind of think I should actually go underneath these for what I have planned on the build. Yeah. Because I want it to look like it's hanging from the island, not just floating in the void randomly. I see coal. I see more coal. We just need to get to this island. There's more over there. Okay, okay. Get to this island. We're good. Hello, zombie. Goodbye, zombie. Now we start working on our build. Not the mines. Well, It's part of the mines, but it's a actual build and not functional. Also, eventually, once you replace, well, we might do that this episode too. Fix up this pathway. Oh wait, first we actually need to replace all the cobblestone in the mines and get rid of this. I'm gonna go back to my thing to grab more coal to make torches, but I don't know. Okay, I guess this will be our first adventure into the darkness. Let's hopefully not die or blow up our stuff from a creeper. There's no sound? Wait, are creepers the only one that makes sound when they're about to? I think they are. So the most dangerous part is this part. Oh, I'm hearing my own footsteps. Okay, from here I think I can outrun pretty much everything for the most part. Okay, except the skeleton. Can't outrun them. Well, I can, but they have a bow and doesn't help that their arrows are really loud. Okay, you're another issue. How am I not hit? Okay, really, creeper? I was almost all the way home. Oh, never doing that again. That was terrifying. There we go. I think that's everywhere lit up. So we can just stay over here and work on our build. First thing I need to do, shovels. Got a bunch of dirt to flatten out. I kind of like this little cliff side, so I'm gonna keep it. I might adjust things, but I'm gonna keep this mountainy cliff thing. I'm thinking about putting a crane up here, and it would be higher up. Because I also want a crane hanging off the building we're building over here. I also am debating if I should turn this all into stone and have a stone gradient as it comes towards this hole. Or should I just make the whole island have a stony surface? I don't know. Now I want to build a little thing over here. Well, we'll get to test out if we put enough torches. Okay, there's no torches up on there. Let's place some up here. There we go. But I want to do like a little, not building, but like roof thing over here where these stairs come in. Let's do like this. Well, it would have a 2-block center if we do this. And how are we gonna line it up over here? Well, I know right about in here is where I want to have the tower. Not like that type of tower. Wooden tower. So maybe we put the support here. If we have a support in this corner here. I don't know if that's gonna look good. You could always push it over onto this side. Ooh, idea. This pit's kind of dark. Maybe we should light that up. I have ideas. Give me a moment. Oh wait, I already have sticks. There we go. That should light everything up once the lighting errors fix themselves. I plan on putting things down here on these paths in the future. Come on, lighting errors, fix yourselves. Do you see any monsters spawning? Don't see any. Seeing animals spawn? Maybe that means it's all lit up. While we're waiting, my idea is over here. Instead of this, we do something like this. Go bloop. But we need it for this too. Ooh, if we... I don't know how well this is gonna look. I still don't know how tall I want the tower from the thing. If we did something like that, though. I cannot see it right now. No! Okay, and we're back. Turns out, I hadn't saved the world in a little bit. And us dying by that creeper set us back a little bit. By a little bit, I mean some of our work on the mineshaft had been undone, and we hadn't even started on building the other structure at all yet. I already fixed the mineshaft up. It's back to how it was before, but I took a bit of a break because I was a bit annoyed at myself about that, and decided to go gather a bunch of resources. Here's what we got. As you can probably see, me and the Lorax aren't getting along very well. I've cut down like a quarter of the trees in this world. And I have yet, as you can also see, I've yet to replant a single sapling. I'm just too lazy to do that. But I'm hoping that we won't have to go out and gather any more resources now. I also went ahead and just crafted some some of these smooth stone slabs ahead of time because I know I'm going to be using some of them. But yeah, let's just head back over and work on building our thing. Alright. Where we were last time was setting up the frame of this thing. We had this, this. This comes out to like here. Not there. Oh, we just lost one to the void. That's like there. And what I was trying to do before we got blown up was have these pillars over on this end because there's no ground here. Instead of going all the way down like this, I want them to be like connected to the side of this wall, like this, and to be hanging out a little bit. Because we obviously have this build here, this little like canopy type thing. But the main build is this tower I want to build. Not like that tower. Like a wooden tower that you would see at a, well, mine. And I want it to be like hanging over into the pit a little bit. Like that. Kind of like the pictures I showed you at the start of this video. But the issue I was having with this was, let me grab our smooth stone. I want the roofing of this canopy to be pointed like this. 1 second. Need this. Bloop. Let me go to the other side. Almost fell. We have to teeter over the void. Oh wait, maybe it'll be easier if we just do it this way. I need to go a little bit more. There we go. Like that. Okay, that middle one isn't correct. Oh, I don't have a pickaxe. And this is why I also brought some cobblestone. Besides not knowing if I needed to make more slabs, I knew I would need to make more tools. Get ourselves some pickaxes. We shouldn't need a ton while building this, but better to have them just in case so we don't have to keep going back here. It goes like this. This one's, I think, is wrong as well. Yeah, I see the issue. Ah. There we go. This is what I wanted for, and I wanted to go all the way across. But you can probably see the issue here. I want this for the wooden tower, but the roof also has to connect to the same pillar here. And that's where I was having an issue. Let's go ahead and just work it out. Let's build the roof and see if I can come up with an idea from there. Don't know if I said this in the before I died, because I don't even think I started working on this roof yet, but I don't plan to be using these smooth stone slabs for majority of this build. I'm mainly going to be using it for these slanted roofs and for in place of fences, because we don't have fences in this version. You guys will see what I have planned for that in a little bit. But But yeah, I want this build to look like it's a rickety old structure that, while it's standing and seems kind of sturdy and like someone knew what they were doing while building it, it's also really old and could really fall apart. I also came to find something else I really like about this version, and that's because of our giant resource gathering and chopping down a ton of trees, I think, over there. I like how fast the leaves decay in this version. I'm not a fan of how often saplings drop, but as you can tell by my chest full of saplings, but the rate at which the leaves decay is so convenient. You don't have to wait like 5 minutes under a tree to pick up the saplings. You just go to the next tree, cut it down, and by the time you're done, the first tree has already fully decayed. I I kind of think they need to add that to more modern Minecraft. It just takes I want to say way too long, but it takes a while for leaves to decay. Definitely on the bigger trees, they can take forever. And if you really need a sapling, yeah, it's annoying to have to sit there and wait for it. But then again, I guess that's what add-ons and mods are for. I'm seeing another issue. Well, maybe not. It connects. Oh, but this next one is uh maybe no. I don't know. One sec. We'll see. There we go. Maybe we just not put one here. Yeah. I doubt that's a big detail. It's just one block anyways. Let's go to this torch. Okay, now we also need some steps up to the first floor of this tower. Now, I don't want it to be taller than this tower, but I want it to be bigger than this. At least look bigger than this one, or this structure. So, I'm gonna go 2 blocks with it for the staircase. It doesn't need to really be bigger. The 2. Let's have the first floor be 3 blocks above the ground. I think that's a good area to sit at. This. That's not 3 blocks. That's 3 blocks. I'm probably also gonna want the towers to be square. And it would need. Well, I can't have it go out 7 blocks this way because I want it to be lined up with this. So it would have first has to go here, which definitely is not making it square. Well, if we add that I okay, I'm gonna say this now. I'm not looking at the pictures I showed at the beginning of the video. I'm building it off like memory and how I want this to look. But if I remember correctly, there was this little bridge thing that went out from the thing. We could have something like that. If we have like here, it lines up the stairs. Would that make everything square? We would have to put one here. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's square, but we have a new issue with this. I definitely want to add a crane to this tower, and it now has a 2-block center. That it would look, we would have to have the crane cable be 4 blocks for it to look right. I don't like that idea. I wouldn't really be able to add a crane properly without it either being offset or really wide. How can we fix this? What can we do? Well, if we could push this in, but then it's gonna look a little awkward. Like, it's not gonna be flush to this wall. We could always push this towards here. That seems like a way that could work. Go like this. Another axe. Oh, we fell. There we go. Grab this. I don't want to waste any wood. I really don't want to have to go cut down more trees. That's an annoying thing to have to go do. And then if we put one like here, right? That would give it a 1-block center. At least 2 blocks here. I think that works. Oh, but now it's not a square anymore. Yes, one would have to go here. And it's not square anymore. It's now weird. Now a rectangle. That's annoying. Well, I guess it being square matters less than having it lined up for the crane. Because the crane I think is going to be a big part of this. So I think having it lined up for the crane's a little more important. Yeah. Okay, and I want the tower to not just be like a giant rectangle. I want it to come out this way, obviously, because it's also the stairs. If the stairs go here, say we have it end here. Does that work? Well, maybe we can make the whole structure as a whole square. In that case, let's see. Would that be square? That would be adding... That's 5 there. And that would add another 4. It would have to go out to here. That's 5. That's 5. So that side would be correct. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh. 7 as a whole. 5, 6, 7. It would be here to make it square. But that kind of... It does look square there. Because it at least lines up this way. Maybe not that way, but this way it does. Oh, we're gonna have lighting errors here in a moment. Yeah, I think I'll go with this. It's not... This building is far from symmetrical, but I guess that fits what I'm trying to do anyways. It's supposed to look like it's not like it's built well, but it's old and rickety, and it being not even, I guess, helps that. Maybe. Also, no, I want to go like this with the log. Have each pillar connected. Ooh, we should have a pillar here in the middle. Like that. I don't think I need one from here to here. I think I'm just going to do planks. And we go around like this. And there's an issue again. Well, what if we just cut this short? I mean, yeah. If we just cut this part off. Oh, and we have another issue. This doesn't line up with that. Right, because I pushed this forward, I forgot to push it all forward over. Alright, well, let's fix this real quick. This. Is this right still? Yes. So it actually goes like that. Just place these back. So maybe it isn't an issue, because the roof ends here anyways. Hey, and it even fixes this issue. Everything returns to balance. Okay, and then we go bloop, 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 like that. That looks a little weird, but I don't know. And we have to adjust these pillars. Okay. Let's do that real quick. I think if we do something like that, it will work. I'm gonna have to go down there anyways. Why am I trying to pick them up? I fell on this floor. This is the annoying part about this mine. It's a long walk up. It's easy to get down. You can just jump down the floors, but you have to walk all the way around to get it back up. Alright. There we go back with this. Here we can go like that. We really need to add the plank flooring. Okay, that should be everything connected up. Let's put down our planks. And this will be the first floor. Big issue I have though with these big buildings, they're gonna look good from afar. Like that looks great from afar. It even looks good once you're up next to it. But once you go inside it and look around it, there's gonna be no decorations around it or in it. It's gonna be very empty and look kind of eerie. And I really don't know what I could add here to change that. Okay, there we go. Ooh, that isn't correct. Yeah, that isn't correct. Oops. I also want to put the bridge here, so I don't know why I did that. Bridge goes here, and then it goes like this, and then this connects up here like that. There we go. Let's go back. Let's actually get the pillars obvious to see up here. There should be one here. There we go. Let's hop down and grab the logs I dropped. Any fell down here? Nope. I would have to look at it from further away, probably from the tower, to get a good look. Ooh, idea. This lines up really well. But if we... I don't know what would be used for just yet, but what if we do something like this? Ooh, should it be a... It should be a 2, because the other bridges are 2. Well, technically it's a 4 because the log... Oh, if there's going to be logs around it. No, we can go like this. I don't know what it's attaching to yet, but we'll figure that out later. Lots of little pillars, though. Now, what I was talking about for hand railings is something like this. And then we take torches and we place them on the high points like that to make like makeshift hand railing. But we are out of slabs, so I'm gonna have to go back over there to get more. I think that's the... Well, we need to bring it up still, but yeah. No, this kind of looks perfect for something like this. I like that. Let's do it on this side too. Do it with this as well. Ooh. To fill in these weird gaps. Oh, I like that. Let's do that. Yeah, I think that looks good. Alright, let's go grab the cobblestone from our tower and then we'll be right back. Okay, and we are back. I have another idea, but I need the crafting table first. I also decided to grab some dirt while I was over there. And I'm going to do a bit of terraforming over on that bridge I just added. Didn't mean to do that. But first, I think this should come out a little bit. If we can do it. We got the pillar up. Oh wait, no we don't. Hear that? I didn't hear the pop sound you usually hear when you pick up an item. Okay. Let's go back up on top of the roof. I think it would look better if the roof overhanged a little bit. Oh, it was up here. We'll grab it when we drop back down. Hey. Oh, yes. Ah. Didn't mean to do that. Lost the slab there. Okay. Let's see how that... Yeah, that looks better. And if we just maybe drop a torch right here. I think that looks good. That's that. Let's also grab this crafting table. Don't have to keep walking all the way over here. Now let's continue our hand railing. That would be flat. This would be double. That. None here. It would be double, flat, double, flat, double, flat, and we need more. Don't know why I'm being conservative with my stone. I can just go back in the mines and continue, but oh well. I don't even think I'm going to be using cobblestone for anything else in this build. Double here, flat, double, flat, double, flat, flat, double, flat. This should be flat, this should be double, flat, double, flat, double. I also grabbed some, the little bit of coal I had left while I was over there so we can craft some more torches for the, build. There's the coal. Again, we run out of coal. There we go. Once the lighting errors fix themselves, that should look good. Ooh, what if we do like double, flat, double? There. Ooh, we could add it here too. Flat, double, flat. There we go. Now my idea for the terraforming was we go down here and we bring this just up to maybe not this part, because then you don't really need a bridge, but maybe over here, bring it up, then over. Maybe we add a little shack or something over here. I don't know yet. So we have something like this. I want to attach it to over there. I don't have enough dirt to fill in this whole hole, but we just go like this. I don't know if I'm any good at terraforming in this style, though. I'm used to terraforming in the newer versions, like 1.16 and stuff. It gives us access to up here. Let's place down some torches so monsters don't start spawning. Yeah, that's probably our best bet for what we can do. I think one layer would look better. And then we just take our bridge and have it come out. Like that. Maybe we add another little mound that goes even higher, like maybe another 2 blocks or so over here. I don't know yet. But more bridges will make it look, I think, make everything look fit in more. And we add a bridge. Talking of bridges, without a bridge here. I feel like I'm getting better at this teetering stuff. I haven't fallen off anything in a little bit. The trick is to slowly teeter off the edge at an angle. Not like straight off. I don't know how long I need this to be. Alright, let's start building everything up after we fix the sliding arrow. How are we gonna have, where are we gonna have things that go, where's the stairs gonna be? Put the stairs here maybe? That might look a little weird. Plus it's not a big walkway for stairs here. Or anywhere in this little curve. Maybe we have steps up here. Like this. Just give me a second. Which would let us cut this off. Now that I'm thinking about it. I kinda like this. I could go like this. This goes up. We don't have a need for this anymore. We just put have it walled off. I kind of wish the pillar was here instead, but oh well. You have something like that. And then it goes up. Then we can have stairs that go up further. Ooh, you know what would make this build even look even better? I don't think these should go up. If we added, what are they called? Not trusses. Trusses are like bridge things. Support? That is one thing, way to call them, but I'm trying to think of the actual name. It's completely left my mind. I can't think of what it's called right now. But yeah, if we add those across connecting these beams that go up. Maybe not the first floor because there isn't enough room, but these taller ones, I like the idea of doing that with. I wish we had ladders instead of stairs. This whole thing would look a lot better. Maybe not on the first floor, but up here. It would look better if we had ladders instead. I also need to figure out how high I want to go with this. I know I don't want to go taller than that. Oop. Two more. Is that tall enough? mate. Ooh. Yeah, because if we add another tower in the back, 'cause this thing is long, we have the crane more towards up the front and another building towards the back, maybe? Yeah. It also kind of depends on how much room the crane takes up. I haven't really thought about that. Also depends on if we can really build a crane looking thing. Because all the cranes I could find on Google when I was looking it up require like stairs and top slabs and blocks we don't have in this version, which makes sense, but I also really like the idea of having a crane. Oh, and we fall. I shouldn't have jinxed myself by saying I've gotten good at the teetering stuff. Ooh, maybe we do make this go up, but mainly for the hand railing. Since this has to go up to... Figures like this. Wait, we have a pillar here in the middle. Yeah, we could just attach directly to this. Yeah, there we go. Something like that. Then it goes... Oh, I don't have any more planks from me. Oops. I need planks. We're gonna need quite a bit of wood for this build. We go like this. Then we continue up. Oh, I don't think we're gonna be able to put anything back here because of these steps. Oh well. Yeah, definitely not. And this is one too low. I kind of like this. Maybe we just lower this. They like having the 2 blocks. If we went higher, it would be only 1. Yeah, let's just lower the other stuff. Main pillars, like, yeah, main pillars, support pillars. Go up a little higher though. It might be a little hard to add the cross. Yeah, no, that's gonna be hard to add the cross beams here. Well, if we go way higher, we could have... Okay, I keep changing my mind, I know. We also need to go pick up these logs that keep dropping. But I'm changing this. We're gonna go way higher. So this... Oh, but if this turns, it's gonna... But those cross beams seem really important to add. Trying to think here. What could we do? If we had ladders, this would all be much easier, but don't. Well, let's see how high we need it to be to add the cross beams. Should have probably done that first. These sides cross beams should be easy. We don't have much room to add them, so it's just a simple X. Oh, maybe we do the simple X the same way, but we just repeat it. Well, can we do that? That should be my question. Ooh, not really. Unless we go like that? Yeah, that worked. Get over there though. There we go. And I think it'll get in the way of this. Ah. Ladders will make everything so much easier. I do like this little platform up here though. Kind of want to keep it, but we would have to raise it higher. Grab the stuff. Does that even look like crossbeam? I don't know. That doesn't give me support beam vibe. Maybe if we just, nah. Can we do a big X? Somehow? Well, yeah, we can. It would just need in a 4x4. That kind of gives me more of a support beam type vibe. I don't know if it would actually work, but this is more what I imagine when I think support beams. It does mean going taller, of course, but I'm fine with that. There we go. Yeah. It does make this look weird, though. Is there any way we could... Well, we could put in more in the center. Raise this up. We can't reach. Like this. It would be a weird one, though. Does that look good? I don't know. Yeah, maybe. It worked. No, I do have a bit of an idea here. Maybe the reason for this is so you can get up there. Maybe there's like another mini tower that lines up that you can climb up. It goes up to there. I like the idea instead of having anything over. Also, really like the idea of having like a little thing here, but I don't know. Maybe not. I was just thinking more bridges, basically. Oop. Oh no, we're fine. No, that's right. This isn't right, though. Okay. This, and then we need to up. Which means we need to build this other mysterious tower over here. Which means widening this out. More terraforming. Hopefully nothing spawns in there. I do need to just lift these still. Very... Move this up to. I know I haven't expanded it that much, but I'm working on it. It needs to be lined up with this. We need... Okay, I see where I need it to line up. So... we can put them here. I have an idea already for the tower. I'm just planning it out in my head a little bit. Trying to figure out the minimal amount of ground we need for it. Something like this. Maybe we can push it back a little bit. Because we can have a really long map with bridge, which I like the idea of. So like that, and then we have this tower here. It doesn't need to be a massive tower. That's a okay tower. And this goes up. That doesn't line up. It needs to line up like this. But then again, I was also originally thinking of something a little bigger. You know, I like how this build started off with just this, and then it's expanded to this. Yeah, I wasn't even... I know I talked about adding a crane over there, but I wasn't even going to it. That was just an idea that for the future. Ah, fun. Let's see. Well, we can make it bigger. Keep it in scale. Go like this. Yeah, like that. And then we have... This isn't... we can have it go up 3, why not? We have it go like this. We'll remove the dirt later. We're probably definitely gonna have to go get more wood, aren't we? It goes up like that. We'll work on the terraforming a little later. If we do something like this, and like this part's the main part that actually goes up. Second. Go blue. Do we have... Yes, we do. Maybe we have a storage thing of... Nah, there isn't that much room up here, is there? We can have some piles of stone and stuff, but I don't think anything is really gonna go back here. Just light this up so nothing spawns. Okay, and then we go. Let's start off with a 2, then a 1, then a 2, then a loop, 2, 1, pillar, 1, 2, pillar, 2, 1, like that. Oh wait, this would be a pillar 2. That. The only thing that's actually going to go up further... All of this is basically just for a pathway to look nice. This part, the actual little spinny part. I'm just gonna have a spiral staircase here. Probably every so often I'll add these just for a look. And like support. That's my best thing I can say they are. Okay, if it's 2. That means it has to be 2 above that. So 1, 2 somewhere above here. That should be about right, I think. Hopefully this build doesn't look like an eyesore once I'm done. Kind of worried it might. Okay, let's take a step back. Let's put a torch so we fix lighting. Yeah, I think that's about right. And then we have a bridge connecting. Then we can have some really long support down here. Double, flat, double. Flat, flat, double. It doesn't really line up, but oh well. Then let's say every what? Or how tall is it? 1, 2. Well, we can just count the steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Every 3? So technically all on the 4th one is just another one of these. Oh, and I went up. Oops. And we're out of axes. No, I'm doing all this and I'm never gonna go up to the top of this once it's done. It's gonna look cool though. All this is just for decoration. The only practical thing is the actual mine itself. Okay, up we go. This. It's already fallen down. Okay, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. This would be the 4th. It kind of lines up. Where's our build? Oh, it's right there. This actually might be a little taller. We should go over there and work on that. We can just use some cobblestone to build up. Oop. Okay, 1, 2 above this. That's how tall it'll be. Yeah, we need to remove this. There we go. More logs. Oop. And yeah, that one is a bit taller. Well, it actually might work if it's a bit taller. Yeah. Now I just need a heater and hopefully not fall to our death. Come on, I'm sure I can. There we go. Yep, these 2 blocks. And we can have a step down a block. Let's get over here. And we need more planks. There we go. Then we add like this. And there we go. Now we have a bridge over. And this is how people get up and down this thing. We might add some more bridges that connect up to this in the future, but right now, no, because I didn't want to build any other structures except this one that I'm working on now. Oh, need more planks. Maybe we won't run out of wood. We still have quite a bit, and I think we're almost done. Oh, we need to. That's annoying. There we go. Now let's hop down real quick to grab this logs we dropped. We can also get rid of this pillar of cobblestone. And work on our bracing. I don't know what I'm realizing something. I don't know why the crane has to be all the way up here. I just decided it has to be all the way up here. Do not ask questions. There and then loop. Like that. Now can we reach over here? Can reach that. I can barely see right now. Everything looks pitch black on my screen. There we go. We need to finish this side too. Come on. There we go. Cross beams added. Now we can pretty much just work on the crane. Let's go ahead and just add the stuff. And I'm realizing we're gonna need more slab. We should probably bring the crafting table up here with us. Then we can get our faraway look. Hopefully it looks good. Okay, up we go. Crafting table over here in this corner. Bloop. Only if we had shift clicking. There we go. Got our slab. Bloop, 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 bloop. Okay, and this would be small, big, small, big, small, big, small. This would be big. No, that would be small. Small, big, small, big, small, big. Big, small, 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 big. There we go. Now we get to the crane, which is the fun stuff. Because the crane goes like this. Oh, ooh. And this is where I didn't think things through. Well, that is an issue I did not think about. I don't want to move this whole building here. I don't have to move it all. We can't push it back or forwards. Add here. I'm gonna have to move it in the future. But personally, I think that's an off-screen thing. It has to line up with this. Yeah, I'll probably do that off-screen. That's annoying. This wouldn't be here either, which is nice. This go up 3. The crane might reach as tall as the castle. I am worried about us hitting the height limit though before time. I want to get a view of this from afar. Just to see if this is high enough and we can start the actual crane. Just jump down here. It's really hard to tell. I think it needs to go higher though. Let's go up to 6, and then we start the actual crane. Oh, also while we're down here, maybe we use something like this. Does that make it stand out more too? Then, wait. Lab it. Let's just place a torch in the middle. Oh, instead of slabs here, we put torches. Let's do it on this side as well. And let's put plank, not there. Planks here. Not keeping the cobblestone, just building apple clay. Okay. Oh, I'm getting really close to the top, which a good thing, because we still have to go a little higher. Like this. Now let's see how high we can go. Okay, maybe that's enough. We can jump down and take a look. I didn't mean to jump like that. Okay, let's head down. I think I have to go all the way to my castle, which is fine because I'm fine with walking back here at night. From this angle, it does look bulky, but I think that's mainly because these two towers are blending in a bit. But I do like how that looks. It does give the vibes I was aiming for. The cranes may be a little too high, but I'm going to be adding something that will even that out. Okay, let's head back real quick. And let's finish it up. Oh, okay, we're back, but I just realized I can't add the crane thing until I find out how far this bridge over here needs to go out. Or how far I want it to go out. Which requires this. Us going underneath. So I want to have it to have actual support. Should have added this first. Oh, hello, zombie. Where did you come from? Have everything lit up? Thank you, zombie, though, because I should save. I haven't saved since I started this second recording. Okay, one quick save later, and we're back. I keep messing up that placement. We have to go up to the top real quick. I think it needs to go out a bit more. Maybe like 2 blocks more is more than enough. We can trim it if we need to. Like, no. Well, yeah. Let's go like that. Then we go underneath and give it its support. Can I make it? I made it. Okay. If we go like this, attach it here, out. Like that? Does that work? Let's see. Then we gotta go. Bloop, bloop. Oh, but that looks weird with that. Just realized. Okay, what if we instead go like that? I think that works. Okay. Oh, we forgot that. Okay, didn't make it. Get rid of this block. Grab the blocks we drop. It definitely looks imposing from down here. Okay, I hear something and I know that one zombie, so I'm a bit worried. don't even know where that zombie came from. Everything's lit up. Just keep them from coming up here. Oh well. That wouldn't help. That would help them get up here. Don't know if I can do much about that. Okay. Now, we need to add this. Dude, this is gonna be the, what's it called? The platform that the crane holds all the stuff on. And normally it would be like a 3x3, like in modern Minecraft. But I wanted it to have like a proper edge to it, so I can do that. So the inside where everything's going to be sitting will have a 3x3. And the outer part will be a 4x4. But the whole thing in total will be a 4x4 because... Not just because I want this little lip. Like in modern Minecraft, you would get this type of lip, like bucket shape, with not slabs, trapdoors. But we don't have trapdoors in this version, or signs, or anything else you would really use for that purpose. So instead, I gotta make this, and if I were to keep it at 3x3, it would all the stone and stuff would look like it's about to fall off the crane. So if I do a 4x4 instead, I can have that little lip. I need the crafting table that's all the way up here. So I can craft some more slabs. Oh, I already have more slabs, never mind. Let's head back down. I also want this to go 2 more. Kind of makes this seem unbalanced, so I might fix that. It went out further than I was hoping. Okay. Go with this. Oh, but I can't really make the things go out more because I don't want. I want it to look like it can still. This part can still go up and down. If I put the logs underneath, it wouldn't be able to go down into the pit. Ah. Okay. Now we're not placing anything here because other things are gonna go here. I need to figure out what I'm gonna use for the chain. I still haven't figured that out yet. I can't go with the slabs because I've already used them for every other thing. It would look weird to also have it for the chain. What other blocks do we have that I could use? Cobblestone? No, that doesn't look, I don't think that would work at all. Huh. I have to think about it. I think I want to do this. Okay. Now, come up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's have it at what? 4, 3. Let's try 4. We might have to adjust it still, but we'll see. Ooh, we're getting on our final bits of wood. It's becoming day. Oh, have more lighting errors. Yay. I'm realizing I don't know where this needs to line up. Oh, no, 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 no! Okay. I think we're back to where we were. This time I'm gonna start from here like I said I should have done. And we're hopefully just not gonna fall. Let's go down one more, I think. Right? Yeah, I think that's right. Now, please, I ask that we do not fall. We can teeter. We built a giant bridge right over there across the void without falling once. We can survive a couple blocks just fine. There we go. No, no, no. Oh, I managed to save myself there. Oh, that was a close call. We're gonna go from this way since we're already really close. The crane I'm going with for the build is more of a modern crane style. It's, I guess, technically speaking, this build's gonna kind of look off with everything else. Everything else being like medieval-ish style with the castle tower and all, and then over here just a more modern crane. And I went too low. Dang. I want to go here. I guess we should do it over here. Here. So we can get rid of all this as we go back. Well, actually, one moment before we actually do that, because we might have to lower it anyways, depending, we need to do this part first. Oh, it needs to go one lower anyways. Okay. Good thing we are double checking this. Now, what I wanted to do, make that will also really make it look more like a modern crane, is these like support cables. I think that's what they are. I'll go back up and, well, I have to go back up now. Ooh, I could have fallen off the edge there. Okay, this and bloop. No. Just do that, and like this, then double. Ooh, it actually fits perfectly. I was kind of worried it wouldn't. I have to jump down, take some damage. It's getting dark, or it's becoming day, so it's a pain to see. That's cobblestone, cobblestone, cobblestone. Well, we can always take a look, step back and see if that looks good. I hope it does. Maybe, wait, 1 second. I want to adjust something here. Mainly at the end. Instead of doing this, I think it would look better if we did that. I also want to do basically the same thing but going in reverse. And not as far. It has to be at the same level. And this one isn't going to go as far. Just going to go a little bit. Going to go down 1 block. The other one took 2 blocks to go down, but this is going to go down one block like that. Let's go 3 more this way. Am I, maybe I add gold at the end of this next episode. So we end it here, and the next episode we just add a gold block at the very end. I like that idea. Let's hop down. Didn't need to craft any extra slabs at least. I think this should be the last bit of it, so let's take this with us. I don't think we should have to build anything else. Let's head back to the tower and take a look. I'll move this off camera before I once I end the episode, I'll move that second tower over where it needs to be properly. And then I'll take the probably take the screenshot for the thumbnail. We can work on this path another episode. Like I said, I really don't want this episode being that long. At least not as long as the first episode I made. Oh, look at all these sheep. You can also see all the trees I removed over there. I'll also give a look of that once we get up there. I do think that with less trees though, more animals and stuff seem to spawn. I don't know why I placed it there, but we might be ending the episode just right up here. Let's see. Yeah, from here you can definitely see all the trees that I removed. There used to be a ton of trees here, over there. There used to be a ton of, like a whole forest from here to over here. Over there's where our hole in the ground is, our original one. So you can see all those trees I chopped down. But from afar, that's what it looks like. And if we add a gold block at the end, right over here, I think it'll look good. Oh, we do have one more thing we have to do. And that's figuring out a block for the cable. Okay, let's figure that out real quick. Let's just go look at our chest down here of every block we have in this version. You can't get bricks, so bricks out. You can't grab leaves, can't get sponges, can't get glass. Bookshelves. There's no sugar cane. There's no how do you get okay, maybe bookshelves is creative only. Can't get bedrock. Bedrock is a good option, I think, though. Gold I don't think would work. Definitely not grass or dirt. There's iron. And there's obsidian. But we're not getting obsidian anytime soon. I think we go iron. I have some iron already smelted. Just gotta craft it into blocks. Oh, I already crafted it into blocks. Oh, and we also need to add the stuff to the bin that's pulling up. Okay, we have to finish up the train. We have a little bit more to do. Oh, but I don't have any more coal. We're gonna have to go back down into the mines. Unless there's some coal sitting on a wall over here. Well, there's coal there. Coal there. It doesn't help me. I need coal where I can get it. There's coal there. That's not really an accessible area either. Ah, that's annoying. I don't want to, I think it would be boring for the most part, me just adding a few extra minutes to the video, just grabbing more iron. I'll probably finish up the iron cable off camera as well. The main thing I have to find for it is just some coal. Okay, let's add our stuff to here and then add the cable. But we can -1 off if we don't replace this block here. Actually, one sec. We place this here so from underneath it looks somewhat good. Let's throw our iron on. I want to throw cobblestone and stone, which we left at the other place. Okay. Well, let's build up. We'll add our stone in later. Let's see how much more iron we do need. Yeah, all this iron I gathered for next episode has to be used for this. Let's also see if this will even work. It does have that weird texture where the bottom's grayer and stuff. So I don't know if it'll even work like I'm thinking. But it is the only other block we really have. Or can I build? Thank you. Go one more. Just drop down. Try not to die. Actually, that actually looks really good with the gray on the bottom and stuff. We need like another 10 more though. That's the annoying part. But I think that'll work. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna end the episode here. Let me know in the comments what else you guys think I should add, because I don't think adding the crane here is a option anymore. But this island's also still pretty empty. So let me know in the comments below what you think I should add, if you think I should, and if you have any suggestions on what to decorate this place with. Oh, another thing. Should I have the stone from the pit blend out into the grass? Or should I leave it how it is now, with the dirt layer, then stone? But yeah, let me know in the comments below, and thanks for watching. Have a good day.